Hello crafters, this is Miss Lauren. Welcome to our 4th week of Create and Craft. Today we're going to be making something that doesn't require a whole lot of materials, but it does require a whole lot of imagination. And this is my first time doing it, so let's see how it goes. Miss Sarah and I found on Pinterest, this craft is called newspaper shoes. And there are no real instructions for it. It's all about kind of coming up with your own design and making a shoe out of newspapers. And the only things you're allowed to really use are newspapers and tape. Although, I also found an example where one class, they made them with, they used cardboard for the base of the shoe. And that's perfectly fine too. I mean, it's Create and Craft, so you do what you want. But the idea is you're not using a whole lot of materials and you're experimenting with different ways of folding the newspapers to make them sturdy. And you can do you want to make sandals out of them? Do you want to have curled toes? Do you just want to make a regular shoe? So what I'm going to actually do is I am going to start by taking my flip-flop and measuring the outline so I have the right size for my shoe. But I'm going to use a black marker for this. But again, I need to stress there's really no right or wrong way to do this. So, and you can't really see it, didn't you? There you go. So at least I have kind of the right size now. Put my back. So what I'm going to try to do is kind of fold my newspaper all along the outline of the shoe. And again, I'm just experimenting here. You can try your own thing. All right, so now I'm going to tape. I've kind of folded it up, and now I'm going to tape it down. Okay, so here's what I've got so far. I've got some tape back here. I've been kind of taping down the edges that I folded over. Okay, so now what I'm going to do is I'm going to add another layer of newspaper to the shoe. I'd rather just keep adding layers. I think that's going to work better than trying to like fold up a whole newspaper at once, because the thicker it gets, the harder it is to manage. So let's see, how am I going to do this? I'm going to just kind of fold it over. This. Actually, I could fold this up and use this as the heel. folding up the top. So it looks like this. It's kind of looking more like one of those things you use to measure your feet in a shoe store. That wasn't the design I was going for, but we'll see how this turns out. Okay, so here's what I've got so far. Kind of looks almost like a blimp. So I've got the heel, I've got the base of the shoe. I think what I'm going to do is kind of make a sandal and make buckles. So what I'm going to do for that is I'm going to take a sheet of newspaper and I'm going to kind of fold it over and over again into a strip. So like this. And so what I'm gonna do is so it stays down is I'm gonna tape it down, and I'm going to might make it harder to fold, but at least it won't, you know, keep unraveling on me as I'm working with it. So see, I'm going to tape it down like that. Okay, so now that that's done, I'm going to try and I'm going to fold this up. So it looks like this. This is the sort of thing where it might help if you have someone else with you that can kind of hold it down while you're taping it, but I will make do with what I've got. Let's see. Just make sure I have this. And that. Go. There we go. So there we go, and there is my sandal. But I'm gonna do one more. So I'm basically going to do what I did. Well, I'll just do one more. So basically what I'm going to do is the same thing where I just kind of folded it over and folded it over. And I'm just Alright, and there we have it. There's my shoe. But you can do, again, you can do whatever you want. I'm going to post some links in the description to other shoe designs that people have made. You can find them on Pinterest. You know, use your imagination, come up with what kind of shoe you want, and don't forget to tag us if you put your shoe designs on Facebook or Instagram. Tag Rehoboth Beach Library and Create and Craft. We would love to see your creations. Bye, everybody. Have a great day.